Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is NABILAH and my MATRIC number is 2888883. So, we are from Group 5 has been given a task to do service learning with the street hawker, entrepreneur and individual with payslip. The purpose we conducted the service learning and interview session is to discover and assist these three groups in sensibly planning their income and expenses. By doing so, we can raise awareness among the three groups about the need for appropriate financial planning and how it can benefit them. The objectives of this service learning is to create an income statement and a balance sheet for each of the three target groups by looking at their expenses, liabilities, assets and revenue. Besides that, we also want to educate these three groups on the significance of keeping track of everything related to their business and also to identify the challenges that they have been going through. For the role of entrepreneur, we interviewed Mrs. Umi, a businesswoman who runs a takoyaki business. Her husband is a police officer and she has 3 children. She is from Kedah and has been in business since 2020. She had a takoyaki stalls at EUM Aluna Junction. Aside from that, she makes her own takoyaki sauce and flour, which she sells to her siblings and other people who runs takoyaki business.
Our street hawker name is Siti Aisyah Hashim, 41 years old and from Pantai Remis, Perak. Her husband is a factory worker and they have 8 children. The business run by Mrs. Siti Aisyah is a sale of satay. She started a business in years 2007 and gave her business name as Sate Iman because her business started after the birth of her son named Iman. We know street hawker because she is one of our group members in Nepal. Interview are conducted online via is through WhatsApp video call.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ZULKIRAH binti ZULKIFLI. My MATRIC number is 2888890. The finding of individual with payslip is Miss Nur Fatihah binti Abdullah. She is 23 years old and she from Alustar, Kedah. She worked as assistant customs officer in KLIA since last year 2022. We found her through our group members IZZATI, which is her friend. We are grateful because Miss Fatihah is willing to give her time for us for the interview session.
Is income statement for entrepreneur. Mrs. Umi's total operating income is Rn 322,287 in years 2022. The total gross profit is 135,196 after deduction the total of cost of goods sold. Total operating expenses is 132,350 after deduction the current year's accounting fees and under provision in the previous year. As a result of the calculation, total comprehensive income loss for the year 2022 is Rm 2,890. Next is income statement for street hawker. Mrs. Siti Aisyah's total operating income is Rm 72,000 in years 2022. Her gross profit is 38,400 after deduction the total cost of goods sold. Total operating expenses are 37,692. Once Siti Aisyah has a loan from Amanah Ikhtiar and a car loan, as a result of the calculation, the total comprehensive income loss for the year 2022 amount is Rm 708. Next is income statement for individual with payslip. Ms. Nur Fatihah's total operating income is as much as Rm 26,616 in year 2022. The gross profit is also as much as Rm 26,616 because there is no deduction with the total of cost of goods sold. Total operating expenses is Rm 25,740. Ms. Nur Fatihah has a PTPTN loan and also a car loan. As a result of the calculation, total comprehensive income loss for the year 2022 is Rm 876.
Okay, for balance sheet for entrepreneur, UKNH Empire. So the total asset of UKNH Empire is 16,581 ringgit Malaysia. So the property plant and equipment is the non-current asset. The value is 4,620. For the current asset, we can find that amount due to the director, cash and balance, bank balance, cash in hand, and the total is 11,961. Then total equity for the entrepreneur is 6,815, which is accumulated profit that take from the income statement is 3,415. And then lastly, total liabilities for entrepreneur in balance sheet, we can find that RM 9,765 ringgit Malaysia. Okay. In liability, we can find that the entrepreneur take MARA for 8,055 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, thank you. Alright, the second is balance sheet for individual payslip, which is Miss Nur Fatihah. So the total asset for Miss Nur Fatihah is 41,060 ringgit Malaysia. Include vehicle, and the value of vehicle is 40,800. Then the cash in hand, we can find 800. So the total current asset is 800 only. So next, total equity is 16,376 ringgit Malaysia. And the capital of the equity 15,500, and the accumulated profit is 876 ringgit Malaysia. And lastly, total liabilities is 31,100. And here we can see that Miss Nur Fatihah have a loan with PTPTN, and also take ASB financing for 10,000. Okay, thank you. Okay, and lastly, for street hawker, balance sheet for street hawker, which is Sati Iman. The total asset of Sati Iman, we can found 83,221 ringgit Malaysia. Vehicle in the asset, the value is 66,960 ringgit Malaysia. Also can have bank saving, bank balance, cash in hand, and the total current asset is 16,261. Next, total equity for Sati Iman, we can see capital of the street hawker is 33,600, and the accumulated profit is 708 ringgit Malaysia. And then lastly, total liabilities for street hawker, which is Sati Iman, 39,745 ringgit Malaysia. And we can find that Sati Iman have a loan with Amanah Ikhtiar 10,000, and long term lease 60,000. So that's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Safwan bin Saupi, MATRIC number 288887. Okay, for next is a solution and suggestion. For the street hawker, after analyze the comparison record of the number of assets and liabilities, as well as the financial condition of the business and saving between the three groups, I can conclude that Mr. Aisyah need to find a strategic location for the opening of her shop, so that her satay brand can be commercialized better. And I also believe that Puan Aisyah need to find a suitable protection plan for her business to overcome unexpected risks. Okay, next for the entrepreneur. Following an analysis based on financial condition and the savings that Mr. Umi distribute for the business income, one of the options that can be made for her business is that she should focus on selling as an agent or franchising the business to further commercialize her brand. In order to realize his desire and future goals, she should be more active with government agencies in order to obtain suitable grant or qualification to facilitate the creation of his own product, especially for the flour and takoyaki sauce.
In my opinion, the solution and suggestion for individual with payslip is Ms. Fatihah should make a permanent saving every month for her future and any emergency matter. It is because we must have a lot of saving as a backup if there any happen in the future.
Okay, what I can learn from the project is that I believe financial planning is important for every individual, whether it is an entrepreneur, a street worker, or a worker with a payslip. Therefore, financial planning might have an impact on our future journey and life goal.
I learned a lot from this project. The entrepreneur Mr. Umi said that if we want to do a business, we must have a strong heart and must not give up on whatever we are doing. Also, it is not easy to find a money. So, no matter what job that we do, we must be happy and sincere in doing that job.
Okay, alright. First, financial decision making, whether it's purchasing a car, a home, or making investment, accounting provide the necessary financial information to make informed decision. Second, small business management. For entrepreneur and small business owner, accounting is crucial for managing financing, tracking revenue, monitoring expense and maintaining accurate record. Third, personal and business loan. When applying for personal or business loan, accounting record play a crucial role in determining credit worth and securing favorable loan term. Thank you.